What's up? Matt from Urchfab here. So the time has come to start getting this thing ready for its major heart transplant. The Evans Power Burton Pinto is now finished. It's been on the engine dyno and it's ready to collect. So here's a little sneak peek of that. So I'm going to pick that up next week. So obviously I'll do a video of me collecting that. Today all I'm doing is just giving the car a good clean outside and underneath so that it's just a bit nicer to work on. I'm not one for washing and polishing cars, so this poor old thing does get pretty neglected. At the old workshop I had Kieran next door who does valeting, so he would always keep it looking gleaming for me, but yeah. And this video is basically just a review of my new jet washer. After a quick unboxing, it's basically ready to go. They sell this as their domestic pressure washer. They do industrial equipment as well for pressure washing and cleaning, hoovers, stuff like that. But this is just what I need for the job. So as you can see, this thing doesn't look too bad from a distance, but when you get up close there's some really like embedded grime all over it and the paint just kind of looks very dull. So we're going to make good use of this pressure washer, and it came with some car detailing accessories as well, specifically for this job. First impressions is it's definitely well built. It's heavy, yeah, quite a substantial thing. You've got a selection of different spray nozzles which are quick release, and you've got a nozzle for spraying detergent which you put in the bottle so you don't have to use like a spray bottle for your detergent. You can also do snow foaming with the can, and yeah, everything's stored on there or in it. You got nice cable storage. I like that the actual hose winds up on the front of it as well. So first impression as soon as I fired it up was this thing has got considerably more power than I expected when they said it was their like domestic one. I didn't think it was going to have quite the kick that it does. So I just went round, blasted all the dust and dirt and grime off of it, and then I've got some of this super shine detergent. They sent some accessories as well, car washing accessories, and then you can see you got just a quick release end to swap through all these different nozzles, and they essentially just got different fan width, so it goes from like I think 15 degrees to 40 degrees or something. That black nozzle there is the one that you use for spraying the detergent. This red one is just like a straight jet, and that thing is, you could probably blow holes and stuff with that if you wanted to try and wash something from a distance, like your upstairs windows or something. That would be ideal. This little one like spins. You got like a rotating jet of water. Not really very powerful. I'm not sure what you would actually use that for, but not something I've come across before. This is the snow foaming adapter. You got a little adjuster on there so you can crank it up or down for more or less. Decided to go max attack on the snow foam. Something quite satisfying about this. If only painting cars was that easy. Then I just give her a quick scrub over with the mitt. I've probably like missed a stage here. I should have washed it first with a detergent and then probably gone over it with like a soft brush, and then this would have been like the second stage of it. But as I've said, I'm not particularly interested in washing cars, but when Kieran used to do it, he would always do it in 2 stages. This would be the second stage, so I am essentially missing a step. But hey, it's still going to come up nice. So the brake dust on the wheels required a bit of a scrub with the brush, and they come up looking good as new. All the paint on this car actually still looks really good, considering, you know, the life it's had, being sat in a sort of dusty workshop or hammered around a racetrack, and there's a few stone chips, and you know, it's not like perfect, but it's still, you know, when it's had a good clean, it still comes up looking pretty mint. I've only ever polished it once, the first time when I actually painted it, and all you got to do is wash it and the shine comes right back, so can't complain with that. So next job is to actually wash the underside of it and basically try and get all the grime from the underside of it off. I have driven it about on the road locally, and it's the roads are all pretty muddy and dirty. Just wanted to give it a proper good clean. It's just much nicer working on a clean car than it is some old grimy oily thing. Not that this thing leaks any oil, but you know what I mean. So I'm using a mixture of traffic film remover and G101 cleaner, diluted down with water, which is Kieran's magic combo, and does work really well for getting heavy grime off. I gave all the suspension, all the running gear, everything a good clean. I'll give the brakes a proper service, grease up all the pins and stuff like that as well before it goes out again. Check all the bearings and just, you know, give it a good once over. But everything under here cleans up really nice, all just comes up looking like new again. So I decided to try the detergent bottle out and put the same combination TFR and G101 into there. Stick the little black nozzle in the end, and then this is just a really quick, easy way of applying whatever detergent it is you're using. On another note, I have just bought another project, another like unfinished build project, which I will give you a few teaser pictures at the end of the video, and you can try and see if you can guess what it is. I'll give you a clue. It is another classic Ford. So yeah, we've got to pick up the Pinto, get this swapped over, and then we've got another car to be getting on with. So there's going to be plenty of stuff coming up over the next couple of months. Last thing to clean was the engine bay, so I'll just give that a good clean, try not to get any water in any of the electrics, but she still ran like a dream after, so no issues there. I usually just blow everything out with an airline straight after, but that's come up looking mint like the rest of it. It's a shame to be taking that engine out when it's so reliable, so well set up, and it's sort of, you know, it's been done with all the best bits, but it's just not what I want in there. If it was a road car, I'd probably leave it in there, but for what I want to do, the Pinto is going to suit it much better. So as you can see, this just packs up really neat and easily. I have to say I'm pretty impressed with it. It's made a mint job of cleaning up the old P, and it's going to definitely come in handy moving forward. And who knows, it might even spur me on to wash it a bit more regularly. Thought you better have one more listen to the old screaming Pinto, because this is going to become a familiar noise on the channel this year. So here's a few pictures of the next project that I've just bought. So get your guesses in if you can work out what it is based off of those pictures. If you're a real classic Ford fan, probably won't be too difficult for you. And yeah, there'll be a video on that one coming up shortly. That's going to be it for this one. Cheers for watching. See you on the next one.